Hello and good day. This is Count Kryptonite informing you about my investments and the overall market, the overall crypto market. Welcome. Well, first let me start with Ethconnect. Ethconnect, the new hype and new hot ICO, a lending platform just like Bitconnect and Regalcoin. As you can see, the ICO is already active, but it's not working well, and I think that a lot of people are having problems with it, and that's well, very bad news for Ethconnect. Also very bad news for me because I wanted to buy the Ethconnect really bad. But as you can see, we're constantly having errors, and this is one of these errors. Data tables warning, and I asked Sarah for more information about this error. Please do this and do that. Well, it's very hard to buy Ethconnect coins. As you can see, there are already a lot of coins sold. If I, for example, click on all BTC, I'll show you how to buy them coins. Then click on here, buy with BTC wallet. Then you can see that you'll get an additional bonus of 15%, which is always nice, but it has to work, and it's not working because if you click on next, then it will rotate and rotate, and you can wait and wait days, hours. It doesn't matter, it won't do shit. So that's well, that's not good. It's not also good for the reputation of Ethconnect. They already had a bad reputation, but still there is a big hype going on with Ethconnect because their website looks nice besides the error. Well, there is a very big community. Oh, as you can see, it says warning, maintenance, counter issues. Okay, well, I don't know what they mean by that. Let's try it again. Maybe you can refresh it. You can do a lot of stuff, try to buy them coins, but I don't know if it will work. Do your best and success with it. I don't know if I'm going to buy Ethconnect. Well, if they let me, then I'm going to buy it, and otherwise I'll invest in new ICOs. Because there are a lot of opportunities in the crypto world. Never get too emotional and never get attached to one coin or one platform. Just spread your risks and go to other investments. Well, let's go on with Hextracoin. Hextracoin is still under maintenance until the 9th of November, so we'll have to wait a couple of days. The last price was 13.73. Well, let's see what it does after the 9th of November. I'm very curious. I hope the exchange will work well, and also the BTC withdrawal system. There were a lot of people complaining about it, and we just need to see one lending platform which is working well. That's the only thing that we want to see. Regal had a great opportunity. They blew it a little bit. They're coming back right now with unlocking the accounts. Afterwards, Hextra, they also had a good opportunity. They also blew it. Western is doing nice at this moment. I've seen and heard, but I haven't invested in Western, so I can't say a lot about Western coin. Then let's go further with Credence, Credence coin. As you can see, the pre-sale is already complete, and we're still waiting at the launch. And it says we will keep you updated via Twitter and the Bitcoin Talk forum. If we go to the Bitcoin Talk forum, let us see what it says. I haven't looked at the Bitcoin Talk forum for a while. So let me see what it says. Two links for the page. So from which date is it? Today. Okay. Well, as long as we live next week, that's why we're keeping the people can still download the wallets and white paper, etc. Once it is on their news site, because they have, well, what they're saying here is that this site is still active. They already have a different site which was already active, but the other side doesn't say anything. If you click here, greenscoin.co, then you can see that this is the website. It says coming soon. So they're still working on the website. So if you want to have more information about Credence Coin, then just go to the Bitcoin Talk forum, and then you can find information there. Then let's go further with Goldreward. Goldreward, a very promising ICO, a very good coin, very nice and neat website, and very nice and good ICO. So at this moment, for me, they're the winner. If you look at the functionability and how they communicate, how they present themselves, Goldreward is absolutely, for me, the best ICO. So if there were any awards, ICO awards, then definitely Goldreward would be one of the top ICOs. Ethconnect would be one of the last, to be honest, although Hextra was also very bad. But Hextra, their site was working. There were some errors maybe, and people couldn't buy any coins, but it was working. And Ethconnect, the site isn't working at all. If you have bought Ethconnect coins, then I would really love to hear that and know that. So if that's the case, you can put a comment or something like that, so that we all can see that there are people who bought Ethconnect coins. The ICO round 2 is beginning in 4 hours. So if you want to buy some gold rewards, I already have some gold rewards, so I'm not buying extra gold rewards, then you can buy them. Keep in mind that there are 17.5 million coins in the ICO. So it means that if you want to make a profit, if you want to make a times 10, then it's very hard to make a times 10. It will maybe eventually go to a huge market cap, but in the beginning, don't expect that will happen, because the other ICOs had only 8 million coins or something like that. So it could happen. Goldreward could blow up, and I hope they do. But I'm just being very realistic. They have a huge supply within the ICO, so let's see what it does. It already has a hype, and the coins are selling out, so that's all great news. So kudos for Goldreward. Then Bitbase is already live, but what they have done is they've transferred our balance into the lending platforms, into their own lending platform. So it means that we can't get out the platform, we can't withdraw the Bitcoin or Bitbase coins or tokens. So that means that it's locked in their platform. This is nice for them, and maybe also nice for us, because the price will go up. But for people who've bought a lot of Bitbase, I think that it isn't really good news. As you can see, there is a lending balance and there's a BTC balance, and they pay you an interest rate. For me, I'm within this interest rate, and I will get my capital back in 249 days. So it's locked, and well, I don't really have a problem with it. I haven't invested a lot in it, so for me it's not a big problem. Then let's go to Elektracoin. Well, Elektra had a successful ICO. They've also had a nice white paper, and also the ICO supply was quite low, which I'm very happy with it. But they've encountered some issues, and the issues has to do with the legal aspect of the coin. As you can see, their last Twitter update, because you can find information about Elektra on their Twitter. It says here, stay up to date, our Twitter and email below. And as you can see, it says, we apologize for the silence. Due to some events that happened at BTCT, I have retained counsel and now only have a few options to pursue. And if we go downside, then it says delay and obtain follow New York's bit license compliance. Delay and relocate. Relocate will probably be the easier option. So these two options, the owner has these two options. Either he can follow the New York's bit license compliance, or he can relocate. Either ways means that it will take time before the Elektracoin is launched. So development side, we are fine. Legal side, we are in a deep hole. That's the status of Elektracoin. We're still here. We will keep you updated. So it's something that we have to just wait and watch. Then let's go to the overall market, because there was there was a major thing going on today. First of all, Bitcoin, which went all the way up, and everyone knows that it has to do with the hard fork, which is coming, the Segwit hard fork. Then if you go to the charts, then you won't see Bitconnect in the top 10 anymore. It was, I think, place number 7, even above Neo, I think. But at this moment it's number 15, and it has to do with the supply. If you look at Bitconnect, it says that November 3 revised circulating supply calculation. So they've changed the circulating supply calculation. The calculation or the circulation supply went down, and at this moment it means that the market cap is lower. The circulating supply was more, but I think that what they've done, and that's what I think, is they didn't calculate the supply which is locked in the lending platform of Bitconnect, because that's not a supply which can be traded at all the exchanges, which is freely tradable. And then it means that it's not a real circulating supply. It's, I think, almost the same what happened with Regalcoin, because Regalcoin also hasn't. Let's go to Regalcoin. But Bitcoin went up, as you can see, 5%, so that's also nice. Regalcoin also don't have a circulating supply. So to calculate a market cap, you have to have a circulating supply, and it has to be a supply which is freely. Which everyone can freely buy, and if it's locked, then it's not the case. So I think that it has to do with that. Either way, I think it's better for Bitconnect because it was going to the top 5 coins, and I don't think that it's very good for Bitconnect to have that much exposure. So I'm happy with it. Let's see what it does with Bitconnect. At this moment it's still rising, so there is nothing wrong with it. Then a new ICO, Homeblockcoin, which a good friend of mine, Neville Watson, also a fellow YouTuber, gave the link to me. He told me about this new ICO, which will be starting in 1 day and around 1.5 hours. It's Homeblockcoin. This is the dashboard. I've already made an account, and as you can see, it looks quite nice. It has all the features that we all need. And let me see, deposit, withdrawal. Here's the Bitcoin wallet. Here's the lending wallet. This is the ICO, your personal data, and here's the Homeblockcoin wallet. If we go to the initial coin offering, let me see, because I didn't. Oh, okay, I have to put in my username. Yes, it's okay. They do have a 2-factor authentication, which is very nice. This is the ICO. The ICO has a couple of rounds, and we will look in the white paper in a second. But here is where you can buy the ICO. I hope that the ICO goes well, and that it won't have any errors like Ethconnect, because people are very tired of that. And if we go to the white paper, then this is the white paper. Here you can find all the information, and the specifications, and this is, for me, always the most important one for every cryptocurrency trader. What is the supply? The supply is 28 million, and the ICO supply is 5 million. So as you can see, the ICO supply is a little bit less